Disgaea 1 Complete, a classic strategy RPG reborn on the Switch. If you are a fan of strategy RPGs, you may have heard of Disgaea, a cult favorite series that originated on the PlayStation 2 in 2003. The first game, Disgaea, Hour of Darkness, introduced players to a wacky and whimsical world of demons, angels, and humans, where battles are fought on grid-based maps with a plethora of mechanics and systems to master. The game was praised for its humor, depth, and replay value, and spawned several sequels and spin-offs over the years. Now, the original game has been remastered for the Nintendo Switch as Disgaea 1 Complete, bringing its unique charm and challenge to a new generation of gamers. Disgaea 1 Complete follows the story of Laharl, the prince of the Netherworld, who wakes up from a 2-year slumber to find out that his father, the Overlord, has died and that his throne is being contested by various factions. With the help of his loyal vassal Etna, a ditzy angel trainee named Flonne, and a host of other quirky characters, Laharl sets out to reclaim his title and prove himself as the rightful ruler of the underworld. Along the way, he will encounter enemies and allies from different realms, such as Celestia, the land of angels, and Earth, the home of humans. The game is divided into episodes, each consisting of several story missions. The missions take place on isometric maps where you can deploy up to 10 units from your party to fight against enemy forces. The combat is turn-based, meaning that you can move and act with each unit in any order you want before ending your turn and letting the enemy do the same. The game offers a lot of freedom and flexibility in how you approach each battle, as you can customize your unit's classes, skills, equipment, stats, and even personalities. One of the most distinctive features of Disgaea is its use of geo panels and geo symbols. Geo panels are colored tiles on the map that grant various effects to units standing on them, such as increased damage, healing, invincibility, or even instant death. Geo symbols are pyramid-shaped objects that can be placed on or near geo panels to change their effects or colors. By manipulating these elements, you can create advantageous or disadvantageous situations for yourself or your enemies. For example, you can destroy a geo symbol that is causing harm to your units or throw one onto an enemy's geo panel to inflict damage or status ailments. Another hallmark of Disgaea is its absurd level of content and customization. The game allows you to level up your units up to 9,999, deal damage in the millions or billions, and unlock hundreds of classes, skills, items, and secrets. You can also enter the item world, a randomly generated dungeon inside any item in your inventory where you can power up that item by defeating enemies and reaching the exit on each floor. The item world is endless and offers infinite replay value for those who love grinding and exploring. Disgaea 1 Complete also includes Etna Mode, an alternate story mode that was added in later ports of the original game. In this mode, you play as Etna instead of Laharl and experience a different plot with new characters and events. Etna Mode is more challenging than the main story mode and requires more strategy and preparation. The graphics of Disgaea 1 Complete have been updated to match the style and quality of the latest Disgaea games. The character sprites are crisp and colorful, the animations are smooth and expressive, and the backgrounds are detailed and varied. The game also features fully voiced dialogue in both English and Japanese for all the story scenes and some of the battle quotes. The voice acting is well done and adds personality to the characters. The music is catchy and fitting for each situation, ranging from upbeat rock tunes to somber orchestral pieces. The Switch version of Disgaea 1 Complete has some advantages over other platforms. The game runs smoothly in both docked and handheld modes without any noticeable slowdowns or glitches. The Switch's portability also makes it easy to play the game anywhere and anytime you want. You can save your progress at any point during a mission or in the item world with the quick save feature, or use the sleep mode function to pause the game without closing it. The game also supports touchscreen controls for some functions such as moving units or selecting options. Disgaea 1 Complete is a great way to experience or revisit the first game in this beloved series. It offers hours upon hours of fun and addictive gameplay with a charming story and characters. It is also a good introduction for newcomers who want to get into Disgaea before trying out more recent entries. Whether you are a fan of strategy RPGs or not, Disgaea 1 Complete is a game that will keep you entertained and engaged for a long time.